Hey guys, as promised, I wanted to do a quick lesson on these step functions because I know we're having a tricky time connecting to them, for at least some of us are. And I wanted to just do problem 23 from page 201. I want you to see my process. I want you to think about how you can duplicate that process or replicate that process when working on number 24 and when you're considering then how to graph 25 and 26 and what they're actually saying. Okay, so for the first one, what we're looking at here is these are your inputs. This is the output. So what it's telling you is that when x here is from 0 to 1, and let's just go ahead and let's do 1, 2, 3. So we'll just go over every 2, 4, 5. Okay. When x is anywhere from 0 to 1, the answer is 5. That's what this is saying. This is the output. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From 0, it doesn't include 0, right? Because it's a less than. To 1, it does include the 1. So open circle to close circle, my function is there. And I feel like you guys are kind of like starting to see that part of it, right? And then when x is between 1 and 2, now 1, it's an open circle, I know my answer is 6. To close circle. So that's here. Then when it's 2 to 3. So this is always telling you where on the x-axis am I looking. I'm looking from 2 to 3. It's supposed to be 7. From 2 to 3. It's 7. Okay? So we had 5. This is 7. Right? We're going by ones on the f of x axis. So now a lot of you had kind of started to see that process, but we get to the point where, wait, we have to graph this. All right? So what I want you to think about is what we're looking at right now. The line that we're considering is the solid circle, the filled in circle. So when we look at 0, when we're thinking about the y-axis or the y-intercept, it's not at 5, right? Because it doesn't include this point. If we were to continue down the negative, it would go here. This would be the included, over to here, right? It would go like that. So we actually can say that our y-intercept is 4. Our y-intercept is 4. So if I'm thinking about that y equals mx plus b equation, right, I know, or in this case it would be f of x, I would know that f of x equals, I'm going to start at the plus 4. Okay? Starting at plus 4. Now, when I have 0 to 1, at 0.5, am I rounding x up or down? Is this a floor function or a ceiling function? Floor, ceiling, right? So if at 0.5, when I know that x is 0.5, I'm supposed to have 5. I know my y-intercept is 4. So if when x is 0.5, I get 5, that means I have to round 0.5 to 1, because 1 plus 4 is 5. So what I'm getting then is, I know my slope is 1, I'm not multiplying anything, but I have to note that this is going to be a ceiling function. Because if I take 2.5, and it's a ceiling function, 2.5 ceiling function makes it 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. 2.5, 7. So that works for the graph. All right? And it all starts because, look, where our y-intercept is, it's going to tell us that we've got ourselves a ceiling function. Okay? So you're looking for slope, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. And then what is happening with the x? In this case, we have our y-intercept, b is at 4, and then I want to make sure we round up and then add the y-intercept. All right, guys, that's a quick 5-minute video. I hope that helps. I'll see you in class tomorrow.